It's important to understand that now is the time and Memphis is the place for urban education reform, or in other words, literally all eyes are on Memphis as the nation watches what we do in Memphis in urban education reform. First of all, I would point to the fact that because there is such a wide disparity in a country with so many resources, to allow that disparity to exist is in fact and by definition injustice. So for example, in the Memphis City schools in 2010, the average ACT was a 16.6. In the leading private suburban school in Memphis, the average ACT this past year was a 28.3. And so it's an injustice when a society will allow one class or category of students to achieve at a rate that is 70% ahead of another group or class of students. And so undereducating 10 million kids and letting them grow up to be adults and move out into a culture where they're going to be 70% unemployed and they're going to be living under $24,000 a year, and all of the social chaos that comes with that is by definition of an injustice. When issues pertain to our nation's economic or fiscal health or to our worldwide pride or our military dominance, we'll put our mind to doing just about anything. But when the issue becomes children or children in poverty or children of minorities, we don't seem to have a whole lot of care or concern to tackle problems like that. One thing that's really important is that you understand the culture of Memphis and the history of Memphis as a whole to get the layout or the context of where you're teaching. And so one of the things that we talk a lot about at the MTR is this DNA, as we like to call it, this DNA of Memphis, which is basically, we boil it down to this sentence, that through creativity, innovation, and hard work, Memphis changes the world. It's Elvis Presley moving here from Tupelo, Mississippi, and it's blacks moving up to Memphis from the Delta, and they converge in Memphis, and you have R&B and rock and roll is created in Memphis, and literally the way the world views and enjoys music is changed by what happened in Memphis. The business community operates differently now by the way that we transfer packages and information through FedEx. In the 1950s, an entertainer named Danny Thomas moved to Memphis and had a goal or a vision of opening the most impressive and impactful children's cancer hospital in the world. Today at St. Jude Hospital, they have a 95% childhood survival rate that they've grown to over the last 50 years. They have the National Civil Rights Museum that's here, and you recognize that Memphis has been, more than any other city in America, Memphis has been this leader in advancing the civil rights movement in our nation. So through innovation, creativity, and hard work, Memphis has changed the world when it comes to civil rights. And so what we say is to our residents, this is what we do. You come to Memphis and Memphis changes the world. And we've done it in rock and roll, we've done it with music, we've done it with business, we've done it with healthcare, we've done it with civil rights, we've done it in the hotel business, and today is the day that we do it in urban education. You come here and through your creativity and your innovation and your hard work, you demonstrate to the world how to teach kids in poverty, and it will change the world.